Hey everybody, welcome to Dollar Cost Awesome. I'm Steven. This is Colin. It's been a little while
And
since
yes, it's
we
been a while. Welcome back, Steven. Yes. Um,
yeah,
but
busy summer.
for sure. But you had some fun time off. So that's good. Relaxing is good. But we're back to the grind. What we're talking about the other day. What week is it again? We definitely passed halfway a little while ago. We're somewhere in the 30s. We're somewhere in the
Yeah,
30s,
this
yeah.
is 34 this week.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So So that means how much time do we have left? We committed a year, so
18
18.
weeks.
Okay, okay, 4.5 months ish.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that takes us. Did we start in January? Did we actually start in January? I could just look at the videos.
maybe February.
Or February. February. Yeah, it's already October. Really. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Anyways, uh, do since it's been a while, we'll probably go into like the details again next video, but we can just talk about generally what we bought in or like what's been happening. Um, so do you want me to go first? I can probably just.
Sure.
So I mostly bought ETFs, not too exciting. I did buy Pepsi. Pepsi is as blue chip as they come. You can buy Coca Cola too. They both have a diverse portfolio of products. There are some products that you know don't have Pepsi anywhere on the bottom, but they're part of the whole Pepsi empire. What else did I buy? Canadian National Railroad. Wait, no, is that what it is? What did I buy?
Yeah.
Okay. Telus. I already had some. And yeah, I bought I bought more of QSR, which we've talked in weeks past, and that's just Burger King and Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons.
Timmy Ho. Yeah, and yeah,
Cool.
that's about it. So we should be at 4,300, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just looking here. I'm down basically $600. Yeah. The last 2 weeks, I think one of the worst drops since I forget when. It's always in the news. They're always referencing some point in the past where it's like, oh, we've been the worst since. But yeah, it was a huge drop. Um, and yeah, down $600. What is that? That's not quite.
500 and
That's 600. It's like 600, but
or right, yeah.
I'm not even gonna figure out percentage wise. It's not 10%. It's not
Well, your
20%.
TFSA, it says your TFSA is down 11 and your crypto is down 45.
But the weighting is different, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna skip that. Anyways, I'm down a lot. Mostly buying just ETFs. Now that I think of it, I don't I don't think by the year's end we're gonna be. Oh, at least I'm not gonna be in the positive. crypto's
Yeah.
not crypto's not gonna recover. These are not gonna
Seems
be, yeah, up more than whatever the loss will be. But yeah, that's where I am.
that's you're down 14.3%.
That's all things considered. That's actually not terrible.
Yeah, considering the state of the market.
which is crazy to say. Okay, cool. Unshare, unshared. Okay, there we go. Awesome. I'll pass the baton to you, Steven.
Cool. Yeah, so I think it's been 6 weeks since I was part of an episode. Colin, you did a couple small ones while I was away. Still tried to do my buys pretty consistently, although I let a few pile up this last time. So yeah, before this last buy, I was down 11%, $450. Um, yeah, so I did my buy for 3 weeks, so $300 ish. Um, that changed based on the price changes since I did my buy a little bit, but which I guess means they went down. But yeah, so now I'm at down 47 or 11% there. Um, but yeah, overall, my weightings are all, yeah, within a percent. I did, I bought some finance and energy ETFs, even though they weren't particularly low weighting. Just prices were really good. Or I guess the the technical analysis showed that they could rebound a little bit here, which is pretty much like every tradable investment looks like it could rebound based off of the trailing moving averages and whatnot. Um, but yeah, my 6 weeks here, yeah, bought a lot of shares in just kind of those main ETFs, the Canadian, US, uh, global markets, and European. And a few tech shares. Bought my second share of the UFO ETF. It's been a while since I bought one of those, but the price is quite down. Yeah, a couple shares of the oil one, and then just this last one, I bought a bit of crypto because my weighting was getting a bit low there relative to the others. So yeah, kind of spread it out a little bit over those last 6 weeks, and yeah, still kind of pretty close to my target ranges, but we'll probably focus a little bit on the indices and tech for my buy next week.
Nice.
But yeah,
So
overall, yeah, markets down, everything's down.
it
Things happen, market goes down, then they announce an interest rate hike, and nothing happens or it rallies. Just, yeah, doesn't make a ton of sense, but it's the way
no,
she goes.
no, no, no. And it's kind of weird. We're in this weird combination, right? Because some of the inflation is driven by the supply chains, which it's crazy to think even like after what 2 years coming going on 3, it still hasn't recovered. So you have high interest rates that are trying to suppress everything, so it's pricey, but you still can't get them. And anyways, yeah, it's a little crazy. Oh, I did want to just take a quick look. This doesn't really have to do too much with our weekly buys, but just for my own curiosity, uh, these are the prime rate mortgages throughout. I don't know, it goes back all the way to 1940. Um, even with the hikes right now, we are historically like quite low.
Yeah.
Um, so I mean, yeah. Uh, so we have a ways to go. And I think I read that Canada's inflation rate cooled a little bit. I think it was at 7% when they were last talking about. We were in 8%, so it is having effect, but I don't think it's cooling it fast enough. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just that's just my opinion. Um,
Yeah, it sounds like they're still going to be pretty aggressive with rate hikes for a bit here. I
yeah,
think like the cooling of inflation is tied to like a couple specific items, like gas went down from its peak, and
mm,
that represented a significant portion of the cooling of inflation. But some household items are still going up. So
yeah, yeah, for sure. So yeah, we'll we'll keep an eye out. Um, do you do you think they're gonna raise for another little while? Or sorry, do you think they're gonna raise for a little bit while longer and then kind of just halt and kind of just wait sideways, or do you think they're gonna be like, we have a target, we're gonna go there. Obviously, if things cool super fast, they're gonna adjust it. But overall, what do you think their strategy is?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because employment numbers are still really good.
Mm-hmm.
So inflation's high, but employment's still really good. When historically, when you see like high interest with recession or near recession economies, like unemployment goes up as well, but employment numbers are still doing really strong.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of interesting. So I think that gives them a little bit more runway to keep raising inflation or raising interest rates.
Right. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we'll see. I feel like they'll go up probably a couple more times.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. Even like I was watching um, a news conference with Powell from the Federal Reserve, and he was like, "Yeah, we're pretty much like making these decisions as we go. Like we don't really have like we're not committing to a plan of a set of interest rate hikes. We're reevaluating every month or whatever their review period is right now and making a decision each month based off of the information we have. So seems like things are still pretty they're playing it by ear quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Or at least that's what they're telling the public.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I just wanted to take a look because I was curious. I was checking out. I was like, oh, how bad are we historically, or good, depending on how you look at it. Cool, and that'll do it for week 30 something. Um, we will see everybody back probably in 2 weeks. We're gonna do 2 weeks now, despite what our channel started out with. And yeah, we'll go from there. Let's see if there's a let's see, like we said, if there's another rate hike incoming, um, or a possibility of one announced in 2 weeks. But yeah, nice to have Steven back. We'll see everybody in a little bit.
So yeah.